Right. Hey guys, for today's assignment, you are going to do some career research. These careers will be in the industrial tech field, which has a lot of options for you. Some office located jobs, also with many jobs that are out in a job site or in a factory type setting. So what I'm going to have you do, share my screen, is you are going to use the website Occupational Outlook Handbook. Now this link is in Google Classroom, but in case that link doesn't work for any reason, you can just do a Google search for Occupational Outlook Handbook. It should be the top result from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. You'll click on that website, or your link should take you directly to this here. Okay. Now for your assignment, what I'm going to have you do is there's a Google Doc in the Google Classroom as well. On that Google Doc, you are going to do a summary of 5 jobs. And these are industrial tech related careers. So you're going to look at 5 jobs, just give a basic summary. And then of those 5, you are going to pick one that you're going to do a more in-depth research on. So the way you'll do this is once you pick your 5 jobs out of the list that's in Google Classroom, I'm going to search the handbook, and let's say I'm going to look for plumber. So I type in plumber, and it gives you a list of plumbing and plumbing related careers. So I click on that. Now as a summary, you'll see what plumbers, pipe fitters, steam fitters do. So for the first part of your assignment where you're just doing those basic overviews, you're going to record that spot right there. So it's just a quick 1 or 2 sentences to briefly describe what they do. So you'll do that for the 5 occupations of your choice, as long as they come from that list of industrial tech jobs. And then out of those 5, once you think you found one that most closely aligns with your interest that you'll pick, that's when you'll go into the more detailed questions and record those on that Google Doc as well. And now all of those questions on that Google Doc will be answered from these tabs up here. So there's a question, what do they do? This is a much more in-depth description of what those jobs entail. You know, how many hours a day they work, exactly what they do, what do they make, as far as a finished product. Work environment. This tells, okay, is it an office job? Is it outside? Do they work in the cold? Do they work in the heat? Is it long hours, short hours, seasonal, whatnot? How to become one. This is the education that you may or may not need. A lot of these jobs require trade schools or apprenticeships. So you can kind of discuss what those are, what those mean. The one that usually gets people interested is how much do they get paid? Okay, so this is your salary. Now there's going to be a big difference between like a starting salary and a finishing, you know, a salary closer to retirement. So be aware of that information. The last one I'm going to have you address then is the job outlook. This is, what is the future need of this job going to be? You know, is it a job that in the future, in 20 years, when you guys are in the workforce, is it going to be easy to find this job, or is it going to be more obsolete and something that people really don't need anymore? Now, I will say that most of these jobs for industrial tech are going to be in high demand, just kind of going off of electricians, plumbers, any type of trade worker, HVAC installers. They are in high demand. There is not enough people to fill those jobs right now. So all the answers you will need are on this website. Work through these tabs. Make sure, again, that the jobs that you select are those industrial tech jobs from that list. If you have any questions, ask Mr. Hughes. Thank you.